Okay, I knew yesterday was going to be pretty great, considering, again, we had a new episode of Hot Ones, and the Go Big Show started the semifinals. But I didn't really think that its entirety would have been as good as Wednesday night, but it was. I'd say it was a really good day. In fact, honestly, my only low is the fact that this morning I really had trouble getting out of bed. Just sort of like, I'm on that sort of cusp. I'm sleepy, but I know I gotta get up. I don't want to get up, and we've all been there. But yeah, so basically I could have started this video a little bit sooner. It's just, I was too cozy. But yesterday, man, again, for my high, you have the new episode of Hot Ones, last night's episode of the Go Big Show, both of which we'll be talking about momentarily. I got to spend the evening with my folks. We had breakfast for dinner. This time, this is actually something I didn't mention in my Mom Food Chronicle for breakfast for dinner. But sometimes my mom will make scrambled eggs, but she'll mix in tomatoes, peppers, onions, ham, mixing. Think of a Western omelet, only instead of the shape of an omelet, it's like scrambled eggs. That's pretty much what it is. And it's really, really good. So, that was my dinner last night. It was actually quite nice. In my acts of kindness, let's see, I helped put dishes away in the dishwasher. I helped clear the table when dinner was over. Most importantly, though, on my way to visit them yesterday, technically I was there at their place, but when I got there, I shoveled their driveway because we actually got snow. Not particularly bad, though. It actually wasn't, I think collectively, because here's the thing, my parents live in a very rural, sort of suburban area, and their neighborhood is one of the areas that gets plowed last. So if you lived in that neighborhood, you would have thought, okay, you got quite a bit, but it's not that bad. But everywhere else is going to be fine. The highway was fine, all that stuff. I would say we got, by the time I arrived in my parents' neighborhood, I want to say you got maybe half an inch of snow. At least in their driveway anyway. Can't really speak for, honestly, I can never tell how much snow we really get until you look at it. If I step on it and the snow completely encompasses my lower leg, my lower leg, then I know we got a lot. But what we got yesterday wasn't really that bad, but it was still advised that, you drive careful. With that being said, good morning and happy Friday, everyone. Yes, by my count, this is the first of 6 Fridays, I believe. Maybe even 7. I have to play it by ear. But, gosh, now I'm curious. Hold on 1 moment, please. Let me look at the calendar. 2021 calendar. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so Ash Wednesday was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rats. Looks like the first of 7 Fridays where I am not allowed to have meat today. So, what's a guy to do? There's plenty of options. I'm going to be seeing my folks tonight for dinner, so, I was asking my mom, because I saw her last night, I'm going to be seeing her tonight as well. I asked her, what are we going to do for dinner tomorrow? And she said, because here's the thing, she spends on her days off from work, she'll spend the vast majority of the day watching my nephews. And fun fact about twin baby boys, as they get older, they're more rambunctious. And it's actually kind of hard for my mom to keep up. Not incredibly difficult, but it's a lot of work. So, with that being said, I'm trying to talk to my mom, and she is practically, like, falling asleep right next to me. It is, like, unbelievable. It was funny. I mean, these are the sorts of moments where, like, if I was, like, a young, dumb teenager, I'd, like, take a photo of it. But I'm not the young, dumb teenager. I'm a full-grown man. So, I will not do that to my own mother. Thank you. So, she's like, hopefully your father can get a cheese pizza. If not, maybe grilled cheese. Grilled cheese and tomato soup is actually another classic pairing for what Catholics have during Lent. I mean, yeah, I like grilled cheeses. That's a mom food I haven't talked about yet, but maybe I will talk about that someday. If I can't think of a class in session video to do tomorrow, then I'll probably do the Mom Food Chronicles grilled cheese. If not, I'll think of something else, I guess. Yeah, I do need to think of what class and session video I'm doing tomorrow now I think about it. I did hint at my drama class. That'd be a class we're talking about. No. I'll think of something. So, yesterday we had a new episode of Hot Ones featuring Aquafina. And just as I predicted, it was to promote Ryan the Last Dragon, which they actually did talk about. Like how the voiceover process works, animation, that was really cool. I love listening to that kind of stuff because if you guys don't know, here you know, my huge dream is to become a voiceover actor one day. And so hearing about this stuff really intrigues me, and I loved it. They talked about how Aquafina actually comes from a background of restaurateurs, which is interesting. I did not know that about her. Dumbfounded was in the episode asking questions about her. That was really cool. Yeah, honestly, I liked Aquafina. I knew who she was, sort of, but I didn't really know that much about her. And again, I know I always say this a lot about Hot Ones, but it really does hold true. Yes, it is a crazy interview that involves a very sadistic sort of method. But at the end of the day, the celebrities are taking time out of their schedules they're kind enough to take time out of their schedules, actually, to, like, sit down, answer questions, eat hot wings for our entertainment, and you actually get to learn more about them. I always find that really cool. Like, this is why, even now, with the popularity that Hot Ones has, I still feel it's underrated. I love Hot Ones. You kidding me? I hope I never miss an episode. I'm sure here's the thing, I'll probably miss an episode, like, right at the premiere, but that's okay. That's what we have the internet for. Because remember, kids, once it's on the internet, it can never go away. Says the guy who's made almost 1,150 videos of me talking, and they're all probably on the internet somewhere. Right. So, let's see, anything else about Hot Ones that was good? Oh, for whatever reason, Aquafina was convinced, like, there was a picture of a certain inappropriate body part on, like, some of the hot sauce bottles, which, no, that wasn't it. That's not at all. And no, it's not what's on the guy, and no, it's not what's on not what's on a woman either. Actually, both genders have this. I'm not going to say what it is, but, I'm not going to... I'm going to be putting a link to the episode down below, so you're going to see what it is exactly. With that being said, now we have the Go Big Show today, and Okay, by all accounts, I can definitely say for a fact that every single act most definitely stepped up their game. But one thing I gotta bring up is, dude, the last time you tried to make music with your guns, you barely did anything great. Now, don't get me wrong, doing the Star Spangled Banner, that's actually really cool. But there was so much sensory overload between the firing of the gunshot, not to mention if you actually hit the target, you can't really hear the note very well. Yeah, I knew that gunshot guy was going to go home very easily. Everyone else legit stepped their game up in the best possible way. I mean, the torture artist, she was fantastic. I mean, jumping on broken glass with a sword in her throat, and the sword keeps going down as, like, she steps up and down. And then you have one of the judges grab the sword after it's all said and done. Like, that's incredible. Let's see. The scooter guy. Scooter guy was incredible. Definitely stepped up his game. I mean, pretty much every single one of these was more impressive than the gun. Which is weird. Guns are normally the answer to everything, but here not the case. I'll tell you what wasn't. Funny enough, the crossbow was more of a better answer than the guns. And yeah, the crossbow guy was really great. But I have to get into the two main winners from last night, which was the tightrope guy. Sorry, I can't remember all these people's names. So I'll say tightrope guy and the Mongolian strongman. Both of those contestants legit stepped up their game. And it wasn't surprising to me at all that both of them moved on to the final elimination round, which occurred at the very end of the episode. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention what the format is now. Apparently, what they're doing is there's 18 contestants left, 6 acts a night, and they're just cutting out the middleman. They're just eliminating it down to 1. See, what happens is they divide those groups of 6 into 3. And the winner of each of those 3, so you have 2 winners. So it moves on, and then the judges decide if you want to see who do you think can make their act bigger. And sadly for the tightrope guy, that's where his stop was. So now we have the Mongolian strongman, and you know what? I think Snoop Dogg said it best when he asked, this is something you would see. What you did tonight, as in last night's episode, what you did tonight is something we would most likely see in a final. Do you really think you can go bigger than this? And he's like, and then the Mongolian strongman's like, don't worry, I have something planned. And then Snoop Dogg uttered a curse word that I should not say on camera, but needless to say, yeah, I feel really good. I mean, that guy is clearly doing it for his family. He's doing great. And the sad part is, I really like the tightrope guy too. Seriously, both of those acts any one of those acts on a different day would be able to move on between those two. For sure. Heck, the tightrope guy set a world record of most, flips on on one of those tightrope things. A world record on television. You don't really see that very often, folks. I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm not even upset that he didn't get a chance to move on. He set a world record on television, and now it's going to be in the archives of, broadcasting and the internet forever. That guy achieved immortality, my friends. That is incredible. So, honestly, yesterday was great. I can't really think of, I'm tired, but I'm feeling good. Oh! And that is proof how you know that I am, in fact, very tired. Anyway, again, I told you I'm seeing my folks today. That's obviously going to be the case. What Well, I pretty much said what my dinner was potentially going to be for tonight since I'm visiting my folks. It's either a cheese pizza, probably from Emilio's, which, I said this before, I'll say it again. Emilio's Pizza. Best chicken wing pizza in my area. That's from a single location. Because remember, I live in the land of Rico's, Pudgy's, and Picnic Pizza. Every one of those places is more than one location. And they all have chicken wing pizzas. They're pretty darn solid. But Emilio's is the best. I have spoken. Although, one of these days I really should probably do like a blind taste test between Emilio's chicken wing pizza and Vincenzo's. My brother likes Vincenzo's. I like Vincenzo's too. But I still think Emilio's is better. Like, favorite, share, hit the subscribe button, follow me on social media, notification YouTube. I'm very humble to make this video for all of you guys who are watching the show today. Hope you have a wonderful Friday. Remember, if you guys want to talk to the channel, I'm always going to be here. So lend an ear. And I'll always have your back. Take care. Make good choices. Let's get ready for a wonderful weekend. Woo! See ya.